So bringing me out to Boulder is actually being able to expand kind of the territories I work. So I'm sales. So just that's the disclaimer. I'm going to try and take this more informational, and I'm using our product as an example here for it. I'm slowly moving forward here. Just my background too, I have a big publishing background, big digital background, both print and digital. So for me, AdTech and data was like just the natural next step in going, sell the shovels, not dig for gold. So a little more about Lotame. We're a full pure play DMP, collecting first party data, a huge host of third party data, our own proprietary data, branded data, bringing data into a unified structure. That's a key need of a DMP, CRM data, email data. We're working with set-top data. So it's about unifying all that data in one place. First-party data is gold, but we're also about campaign data as well. We're media agnostic, but we have plugs into all the major DSPs, like trade things, so that our clients have the ability then to server to server send their audiences when they need it. This is the kind of plumbing you need from a data command center. So true or false, a DMP delivers targeting. Of course it's true or false. So we deliver results. So what's interesting is you go back 3 years ago and people thought, oh, I'm going to sell cosmetics to women. If I target women, I make money. False. It just doesn't work that way. It's never that easy. So it's how you can leverage data to create the results. So you can start with a simple broad audience. You can start with a remarketing audience. But what you really want to understand is how do I choose the right data points to get the results I'm looking for. What type of results? How do you guys know the results you're looking for?
Revenue.
Revenue. Results in digital marketing. KPIs.
Return on ad spend.
Right? So you have your ROI, you have your conversion, right? You have your click. Anything that you need to optimize, you tag a user method to identify those users that have that are illustrating that action or design. And this is something where 4 years ago DMP was just about target who you want, collect first-party data. In fact, what's interesting, I've learned that a lot of people still think data management is purely third-party data only. It depends upon the use case, marketer, publisher. It's interesting stuff. It took me like 3 years to learn all of it, so we all eyes glaze over in the early days. So basically anything. So it's really important that you be able to optimize a campaign, like understand the data points associated with those people driving the results. Right? This is lookalike modeling. But better yet, understand what are those individual behaviors that are driving. So a campaign insights, which is our product, monitor the campaign and have actionable insights, things you can use to target on. Real-time optimization, identifying and performing non-targeted behaviors. So you create an audience of fashion and women and whatever it may be, right? But in that audience that that delivers the results, there's other behaviors. Maybe there's gardening, maybe there's cooking. And you didn't target them, but maybe those behavior points are helping drive their performance. And then optimization. So this is predictive modeling. So doing a lookalike, but instead of doing a linear model, now we're doing a multivariate model. So the idea of using all various data points based upon a tagged result you're looking to achieve, you use that data. So I talked about campaign insights. Fine-tune, this is discovery. You want to know, you think, like, here's an example. So Macy's running a campaign that women this age, and maybe an interest in cosmetics. But what does Macy's really care about? They want a sale. So it may not be so intuitive to know which audiences to start with. So starting with a broad audience can bring really interesting results. And so here you can see all that data. And this is just our screen and how we illustrate all the data. What's interesting here is when you track it, being able to see what that click rate is, knowing what the average click rate is, and even looking at third-party data and say, I didn't target any third-party data, but are there members of this performing audience that would also overlap with that? You help make choices on what third-party data you buy. And then there's another example, just looking at all those audiences, let me know which are resonating high. So it's a great way to find insights. So converted, didn't buy, right? Landed, didn't convert. Went to the landing page, what did they consume? Maybe there's first-party data there. Predictive modeling. So predictive modeling, and you know a whole lot more about this technically than I do, but predictive modeling, what we're doing is, again, you find that seed audience, that converter, that clicker, that buyer. And similar to the insights, now you let the machine decide. So you feed all the data for both the people who viewed an impression and clicked, and those who didn't. And let the machine identify those variables that are relevant. Maybe they find that the behavior of biking is absolutely not related to any people who actually took the action. So now the definition gets like not biking. Real sophisticated stuff. Finding that statistical relevance and removing the noise. And the result of this is obviously what you want to do is you want to have your costs go down because you optimize it. You can find fewer people with better propensity to deliver, you save money. As far as the click-through rate, you want to see that go up, obviously, by optimizing if you don't. And also just increasing conversion rate. This is just an example of the way to look at it. Now, a publisher may look at it from another point of view. They may look at it from the point of view of, I need to deliver performance. Or there's some new advertisers I can get if I can offer this kind of a really strong optimization. Or maybe I'm beholden to some real serious KPIs. I know that was probably a lot. I actually did it in like 7 minutes.
Close enough.
Questions? Does this make sense?
Yeah, curious, Jeff. The campaign performance data that you're getting back, are you doing that through your integration with the media platform, or are you independently measuring those results?
This is through tagging the creative and tagging the actions themselves.
Okay.
So that could be a tag placed on a client site. That can be a tag placed on a landing page.
So it doesn't necessarily need the cooperation of the media platform, it sounds like.
Now, obviously, you have Google talking about not taking third-party tags for YouTube, for their own network stuff, and that's a tough one, obviously. But they're actually we can do a couple things there. One, they're able to send to us campaign logs. You can replace that, and then also you can ingest ad logs. Ad logs, I know with Google is pretty pricey. There's other ways you can use the automation to collect that without tagging.
Gotcha.
Others?
How do you see the open ID affecting Lotame or any other DMPs business?
So our cross-device, we have about 1.5 billion device IDs. And so what we're doing is creating a device graph. So it's leveraged on the actual device ID that an app publisher can pass back to us, along with other signals like ID. Now from there, you're looking for those signals to associate these 1.5 billion cookies, device IDs, with 4 billion cookies that we have. And it's looking at all these signals on the device ID, and there to find a probabilistic match. So that what you can do is now layer cookie-based third-party data onto mobile device IDs. So as far as the initiative that was just discussed, that's not my area to understand. But the key need there is the fact that as we go, we're all preparing for a cookieless world. And obviously mobile is it's not even going to, it's it. So organizations struggle to have a solution of how I can speak to the right user whatever device they're on. Now if they don't have a unified login, now they need a solution. So being able to find this ID, or in our case using device ID, you can overcome those challenges.
One more if there's any out there? All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Jeff.